everybody, it's Zach again at NewTutorial.com, coming in making another video for you today. And of course, everyone is like out there buying a lottery ticket today, and because they want to buy the PowerBall is up to like 300 quadrillion zillion, and people are trying to buy lottery tickets because they want some of that money. Money. So, and listen, if you haven't been on my channel yet, long enough for me to step on your toes, just stick around a while. I'll get to them. I will get to your toes eventually. I'll get there. I promise. So people get offended. I'm like, dude, I put on my Facebook page, I said, the lottery is a tax on the stupid. That's what the lottery is. The lottery is a tax on the stupid. It's a scam. I mean, it's the quick pick numbers that they give you. They've proven now that the quick pick numbers are all the same. I mean, the computer spits them out, and you'll have like, I don't know how many thousand people get the same quick pick numbers. And so, you know, you end up, it's a scam. It's a scam. You're better off picking your own number and just playing that every single time. And I'm not telling you to go play the lottery at all. You shouldn't play it. It's a tax on the stupid. The chances of you winning are so small, it's ridiculous. But people play, and they get the jackpots get so high because the computer thing is a scam, and nobody wins, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the payouts keep getting smaller and smaller and fewer. Come on, guys. Seriously? Zach, where is it in the Bible that you can't play the lottery? Thou shalt not buy a lottery ticket. Okay, let's just go down that road for a minute. Let's go down the road. The wisest man on the earth, when given the opportunity, you know, the genie in the bottle moment. I'm not referring to God as the genie in the bottle, but you've seen it before where the genie in the bottle comes out, you rub the lamp, and the genie comes out, and you get 3 wishes. The Father did that to Solomon. He did. 1 Kings chapter 3. He goes to Gibeon, he shows up, he's like, Solomon, what do you want? What is it that you want? And he's like, just give me wisdom. Give me the ability to know good from bad, right from wrong. There's a people, I don't know how to govern them. I'm small, I'm young, I don't know how to do this, and I need to know right from wrong. I'm worried that I'm going to disappoint and not follow after the footsteps of my father David. And God was so impressed. He's like, whoa, okay. Because you didn't ask for riches, and because you didn't ask for this and that and everything else that everyone else asked for in the world, I'm going to give you wisdom more than anyone else has ever had before in all of humanity. Plus, I'm going to give you everything else that you didn't ask for. The riches and everything else. Which, at that point, Solomon should have, because he realized it later, and I'll prove it to you, he realized it later that the riches corrupted him. I mean, totally. People bemoan the fact, and I'm going down a sketchy road here, probably going to make some more people angry. But people bemoan the fact that Solomon had 800 wives, right? He had that many wives. That's, you know, and they don't realize that because he had all these riches, because God gave him all these riches because of his heart, because of his pure heart, he gave him all these riches, that you had probably every single parent who had a daughter in the kingdom and outside the kingdom as well from the pagan nations, which is really what corrupted Solomon, who were wanting them to take their daughter. I have a daughter of great beauty. Please take her. Because by doing that, number one, you're creating an alliance with the king. And number two, you're assuring that your child will always be well cared for. Every parent wants their children to grow up and be well cared for. You know, and so you as a parent, if you have the opportunity to have your daughter go to a king and have her always be provided for and always... You watch that movie, Fiddler on the Roof. And the father, what's one of his main concerns? Is that if she marries the butcher, she'll always have food on her. She'll never know hunger, is what he says. Tovia. Not Tovia. What's his name? Topol. Yeah, whatever. I haven't seen that movie. I gotta watch that movie again. But he's like, if she marries a butcher, she'll never know hunger. He's thinking about the well-being of his daughter. Well, if Solomon had known this ahead of time, he didn't. He was a young boy. He probably would have been like, you know what? Keep your riches. Keep your riches. I don't want them. Let's go take a look. Go to Proverbs, written by the wisest man, that has ever walked the face of the planet. And read verse 7. 2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain. You know, because if you give somebody, have you ever looked up what happens to these lottery winners? Have you? It's a disaster. A disaster. Why? Because you're giving them the will of their heart. And the heart is deceitfully wicked above all things. When you have the ability to do anything, you'll do it. And that's not good. And so someone who's trying to be humble will seek out and say, don't give me these things. I see them as folly. I do not want your riches. I do not want all of these things, because they're going to turn my heart away from what matters most. So, is there a commandment, thou shalt not buy a lottery ticket? No, there is not. There just isn't. But a wise man once said, give me not riches. In fact, he was the wisest man on the planet. Let's go ahead and take a look at this verse in Philippians. Philippians 4:19. But my God shall supply all your needs according to his riches in glory by Messiah Yeshua. So my God shall supply all your needs according to his riches. Not the state of Iowa or New York or whatever, PowerBall ticket game you're playing. The state of New York has supplied all my riches. I think there is no commandment that says you shouldn't buy a lottery ticket. And the lottery is big right now. Everyone wants to play the lottery. I get it. It's everyone sees the opportunity there, and they're like, oh, just what if I could pay off all of my debts? I could do all of this. I could give all this money away to so many ministries that need it, and all of the good that could come out of this. But you know what? While you could do all that, there's a really good chance it's going to turn your heart. And you may think, no, that's not possible. That's not possible, Zach. But the wisest man on the planet, the one who the Father said there would never be anyone wiser besides him, said otherwise. Give me not riches, lest my heart turn away from thee. I'm going to go with the wisest man on earth. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with Solomon. Just where I'm going to go. All right, we'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.